From the top all the way to the bottom. What comes down must stay down, and what comes up may come down. Welcome, all of you amazing souls, to the balance. Now, today is a very important day because it's the last day of the year. Of the year of 2021, which many of us, we say it's a great year, and other of us may say that it is not a great year. But we can all agree it was much more better than 2020. Now, on this day, it's New Year's Eve. And every New Year's is a transition point from now until the next year. Right? So now, when we find this new year and new me, that's what they say, new year, new me. But will we find a new us this year? Let's reconstruct ourselves. So from the top all the way to the bottom, what comes down must stay down, and what comes up may come down. You will see things here in the balance that you never thought you would. Now, we're going to grow together and love together and be vibrant together. I believe in the thought that everyone is equal, the eminence of every individual, the almighty works of God, the almighty works of the balance, the truth that'll define who a person really is, the righteousness of family, wisdom, influences, values, and guidance. But the belief that you don't have to be yourself for success is misleading. I believe in the power of love that will hold us together, the works of others that inspire us, and hope, for it rescues us in moments of despair, ruination, and separation. And I believe in the forces that are called upon to make the entire human race come together. Every action will be rewarded with a reaction that affects a person one way or another. Whatever reaction occurs is meant to transpire because it'll lead us closer to our destinies. And now, let's start off with the almighty paragraph. This is the almighty paragraph. When we began New Year's, and we were ready for a new decade, which brought us a virus, brought us separation, brought us one of the toughest elections, and brought many ways of hate and division and negativity and destruction. But this year, the year after that, what we caught were new types of fish. In 2021 was the grieving session of 2020, where we were focusing on trying to rebuild the problems and moving from 2020. But it was sort of like 2020 part 2. And now, in 2022, a new year, we're going to finally work on rebuilding the buildings that were torn down, fixing up the scars, and healing the wounds that was resulted from these divisive points. This is the almighty paragraph. Thank you. You're welcome. Now, my friends, my good friends, everyone here, I wish you all nothing but a happy new year. A new year that will be filled with joy. A new year that will be so up ever lifted. But it's not the year that we need to focus on. It's life that we need to focus on. Because a year is like age. It's just a number. It is really about our lives and ourselves and our growing. I saw it earlier, a quote. What is growing without living? Every day we're growing. What's life without growing? A flower will grow, a tree will grow, and then that's how we know that they're alive. When they stop growing, they will decay, and that's when we say they're dead. So, are we growing in our lives? Are we growing in our lives? Are we growing? And are we going to grow for the next 2022? Did we grow at all and allow ourselves to sort of, blossom in 2020 and 2021? Or were we shut down with fear and division and all types of negativity? When people say that 2020 was the worst year, that's because they focused on the negatives. They lived on the negatives. They lived in the fear and the negativity instead of trying to find a way out of the negativity. Instead of building on the new. It's an honest mistake. We all were afraid in 2020 one way or another. 2021 was sort of like, straightening up the dead flower. But it can't really stand. 2022 will be the year of growth. We need to focus on growth. In fact, here are ways to grow for the new year that I have come up with, and I am eager to share it with each and every one of you. So, my friends, 2020, this is the year where we will repair everything. The year of growth. And growth will come through fixing the broken. It's time to fix what's been broken. It's time to clean our rooms. It's time to clean our rooms. You're going to live with a dirty room. You're going to live in stress and unhappiness. It's time to clean our rooms. Make room for growth in this one. Fix all the wounds that you have. Scars may never heal. However, it's up to us to patch them up the best way that we could. Instead of focusing on the problem, focus on the solutions. The past few years may have left a couple of scars or a couple of, feelings of unwell. We lost a lot of people that we really loved. Betty White passed away today, which is, it's tragic. She was a television star for a long time. She was almost 100. How unfortunate. A lot of things happened these past years that will make us feel sad. Each in our own ways in our different lives, because we all have a different life. However, 2022 is about mending. It's about the process of fixing up the broken that we have within us. It's about repairing and putting back together our heart. It's about reconstruction. Reconstruct ourselves and reconstruct our family and friends who cannot reconstruct themselves, because people are trapped right now. Everyone is trapped in a sort of chains. The chains of negativity, the chains of fear. They're being taken over by fear, by negativity, by all sorts of terrible feelings. And it's up to us to help them break the chains. because some of them might not break the chains themselves. When you scream in space, no one can hear you. When you stay living in the same routine, how will you ever break out? And how will you expect to get help when you can't even help yourself? When you are stuck in the same processes, when you're stuck in the same trap. This is time we focus on creating new things, building the new, make new memories, make new hobbies, new energy. Get rid of all the old energy that just brings you nothing but pain. Get rid of objects that you don't need anymore. Clean your room. Get rid of all the stuff you don't need and get ready to put new things. Because this is what a new year is about. People say new year and new me, but they never act on it. This is how you act on it. You get rid of all the old things that are holding you back from growing. And you get rid of all the roofs that are holding you from going up. And you go up. Go up. Shoom. This is what we're going to do in the new year. The sky is not the limit. Go up. Allow yourself to, but you cannot go up until you fix up. You are the spaceship, and we're broken. You need to be fixing yourself up, so you'll be able to fly high. It's time to go up, and do not allow yourself to go back down. Keep going up. And how do you go up? By making new things, fixing up all the broken. If you stay breaking and broken, you will break further. If you focus too much on the pain, you will just stay crawling on a corner. And what will happen? Well, it won't be fun. Think about it. You're in a room, and then the walls start closing in. And if you're just sitting there doing nothing but focusing too much, the walls are closing in. They're going to close in on you if you don't try to break out of it or do something about it. Suffocation happens when you don't allow yourself to breathe. Always remember, guys, to breathe. Breathe. Just breathe. It's what we have to do. 2022, breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes we move too fast in our daily lives and activities. Just pause for a moment and breathe. It's okay to take a quick breath and a drink of water. No shame in that, no matter where you are. Now, another thing that made people so hateful of 2020 and 2021 is all the outside events, all the things that went on in the world. The virus, politics, so many things. Don't focus too much on them to the point where it brings you down. They're not here. They don't exist to bring you down. You only allow yourself to let them bring you down. It doesn't matter who the president is, Trump or Biden or whoever else is out there. It doesn't matter. Don't let your life be so bad because of it. It's just a person, a title, and an office, a name that you'll see on TV a lot. It doesn't matter who or what someone says, but what matters is how much you take it. And if you take it so much to where you live with them, those words went rent-free in your head, and it's just stuck there. Don't allow yourself to be held back by the things that people are saying or the things going on, because that has nothing to do with you. You're here to grow, not fall back because of something that someone you don't even know, someone who doesn't even know who you are, said so. Or news, you're constantly in the news. Avoid reading so much news this year. Avoid technology. Try going outside a lot more. Spend 10 minutes a day to be sure you're outside. And you're going to want to be outside for more than 10 minutes. Trust me. Allow yourself to have fun and build new hobbies and habits. In our lives, we have moments that are not always good. Not every time could be a good time because things just happen. That's the way the ball rolls. But do not let a bad moment ruin your whole day or turn you off. Do not allow yourself to just fall and collapse because of a bad moment. Keep pushing through. If you fall off the bike, you get back on the bike and you finish the ride. You put the bike away when you finish the ride, not when you fall off the bike. Is that understood, everyone? Is that understood? Yes. Everyone, these are the keys, the resources, and the guide to have a successful New Year's. And you have to live by them. And just remember, it's about growing. So many ways we can grow. Remember what Fate would always say: patience, open mind, understanding. Great way to deal with other people. Growing, developing, getting rid of all the things that hold you down and just go up. Now that sounds like a happy new year to me. When you go home, blow as much fireworks as you want. Have a great time. Drink as much as you want, as long as you don't have to drive or go home or go to work, you know. And do not set a fire to anyone's house. If you're going to shoot guns in the air, be very careful. Watch yourself, guys. Take care of yourselves, please. Always take care of yourself. Wash your hands and live carefully. In that moment, you can have fun as long as you're careful. Have a happy New Year's, everybody. Have a great time. It's time for moment of sorrow. Stand up. And now, in this moment of sorrow is a special, okay? Because we're going to think about all the moments that we had in our last year that held us down. We're going to reflect on them. And when I say I'm sorry, and you all say I'm sorry, we're going to put those away. Throw them away in the trash. Put them behind us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, the chips and water. As we know, it may be the first and last meal we shall devour. For some it will burn, and for others it may open the emptiness. But together the chips and water will make us come together. For every tears, there's laughter somewhere else. What is once fortune is someone else's misfortune. But when we all come together, show each other your love, guys. Have a happy new year to all. 2022. We honor this balance and always for all those who went before us this year, all those who passed away in 2021 in their lives, those who meant a lot to us. We remember them forever and cherish them in our hearts. We were all people under the sky and we all deserve the best. Thank all those in the balance and all those who helped us become us. On this occasion, we'll come together in honor of them. What someone gets, someone else will get. The balance has come together. All of us have come together. Eat chips, drink water. As we acquire a new life, we learn to accept our differences and cherish every moment of our lives. We will come together, help others together, live a new world, and live our best lives. Now the balance has come together. All of us are coming together. And now you may go home. Thank you. Have a happy New Year's from the bottom of my heart to yours. Remember what I said. Growth. Have a happy New Year's, everybody. And I'll see you all another time. Bye, everybody.